The Los Angeles Clippers are on another level right now. This team has won 5 games in a row, 14 of their last 16, and 19 of their last 24. They have jumped into 4th place in the West, and they're only 3 games behind of Minnesota for 1st place in the conference. And get this, the Clippers haven't lost with Kawhi Leonard since November 30th. So that's 12 straight wins with a healthy Kawhi. This is real, Clippers fans. This team has turned it around, and they look like a legit title contender. What's going on, everyone? It is Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Clippers once again and their incredible run. If y'all could do me a solid favor, please hit a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And also, please subscribe to the channel for more Clippers and NBA content just like this. What the Clippers have been able to do is absolutely stunning. This is an incredible, unbelievable turnaround, and it has just been a complete 360 by this Clippers team. I mean, since getting off to the slow start with James Harden, they have been one of the hottest teams in the NBA and arguably the absolute best team in the league. James Harden has settled in nicely, and he has given this Clippers offense that had finished in the bottom 10 in points scored per possession in both of the previous 2 seasons a much needed spark. The Clippers desperately needed this type of point guard play. Someone to make sure that everyone gets what they need. And it's this type of point guard play that has moved the Clippers into championship contention. Harden has been so selfless with his new team. He's actually averaging fewer touches per game than he has since 2013. His usage rate is down, but he has been extremely efficient when he does look for his own offense, averaging 17.7 points in 34.1 minutes per game, shooting a career best 43.3% from three-point range, including a red-hot 44.9% on pull-up threes. In 28 games, he already has more assists at 227 than any Clipper besides Paul George had in the entire 2022-2023 season with 288. He already has more double-digit assist games than any Clipper has had in a season since Chris Paul back in 2016-17. Harden just makes this offense so much more lethal. The Clippers' full offensive attack was on full display in their win on Wednesday on the road against the Suns. The Clippers beat the Suns 131-122, and they never trailed in that game and controlled the game throughout, leading by as many as 23 points. The Clippers now sit 7th in the NBA in offensive efficiency and have scored an absolutely insane 122.3 points per 100 possessions, with Leonard, George, and Harden sharing the floor. That's just above the Celtics' number 2 ranked full season offense. The Clippers have found its identity, and they have a starting lineup of James Harden, Terrence Mann, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Zubac, who played their 265th minute of the season, the most any Clippers lineup has spent together since Leonard and George came to LA in 2019. And this has been the most scary the Clippers have looked at any point during the Kawhi and George era since 2019. So the Clippers definitely have something special here. And since the starting lineup change, Leonard has been absolutely exceptional, averaging 26.7 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game. And then you combine that with the much better balance in the second unit. I mean, you look at Russell Westbrook, the guy who made this all happen by coming from off the bench. His per minute production has increased across the board since his move to the bench. And then you got Norman Powell, who's been a legit 6th man of the year candidate. He's averaging 13.3 points per game. And then you got Daniel Theis. He has been a fantastic addition as the backup center in place of the injured Mason Plumlee, who did get some minutes in the Clippers' most recent blowout win against the Pelicans. It was nice to see Plumlee back out there. So you got the recipe for success here and sustained success from this Clippers team. And, you know, you look at just going back to the starting lineup change and all the difference in the world that it has made for this team. Since Mann replaced Westbrook in the starting 5 guys, the Clippers have gone an NBA best 18-5, ranking 4th in the league in offense and 11th in the league in defense. This is according to Cleaning the Glass. The new look Clippers dominance was on full effect in their latest win over the Pelicans. Paul George scored a team high 24 points. Leonard scored 19 points and had 9 rebounds, and James Harden scored 8 points, but he had 13 boards. The Clippers took control with a 23-4 run in the second quarter, and then they had another big run, a 25-9 run that started in the third quarter, and basically the game was a wrap at that point, as the Pelicans had won 9 of its previous 12 games and hadn't lost a home game to the Clippers since January 18th, 2020. It seems like the Clippers are breaking all sorts of streaks this season against teams. By the end of 3 quarters, the Clippers led by 24, and then 5 minutes into the fourth, they had a 31-point lead as both teams got to empty their bench, and that's obviously where we saw the Clippers play Mason Plumlee in his first minutes since injuring his knee on November 6th. And then you talk about the durability with this Clippers team. I mean, it's becoming less of a concern, which is great. Leonard has played in 30 and George 32 of the team's 34 games. The Clippers have shown an ability to stay healthy, and talent was never the issue. It was just all about durability and if these guys could stay healthy and be available when it matters the most. All the Clippers are doing now is just building on the good vibes, and they keep racking up the wins in the process, and the rest of the league is starting to take notice of what the Clippers are doing. On an episode of Inside the NBA, Charles Barkley revealed that he believes that the LA Clippers are the scariest team in the Western Conference, saying, "The scariest team in the West is the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is amazing. If he's healthy, he's one of the 5 basketball players in the world going back to last year. If he didn't get hurt, they would have beat the Suns. If you go back and look, he's playing as well as anybody in basketball right now." Hard to disagree with that statement from Charles Barkley. I do agree. If the Clippers had a healthy Kawhi, they beat the Suns in last year's playoff run. But we're not looking at the past. It's about the current state and future of this Clippers team. And boy, oh boy, does it ever look so bright. This team looks menacing, and they indeed look like an absolute powerhouse in the NBA right now. So I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but this could very well be the year that the Clippers get over the hump, and this could be the Clippers' year. We'll see what happens, guys, but Clippers fans, what has your reaction been to the Clippers' just sheer dominance as of late? They continue to win games, and they continue to look impressive in some of these performances. Let me know your full thoughts, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Clippers Nation, you guys have been awesome. And I am happy to see that, you guys are finally seeing this Clippers team realize their truest potential. And they are indeed one of the scariest teams right now. Let me know your thoughts. Hit a like, subscribe, guys. That is it for me, guys. Lucas signing off. As always, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.